Time check's 4 o'clock. So I've been dealing with, ever since I got the flat on the long ride, right before our long ride ended last Saturday from the last episode. So I'm just gonna have to manage this rear tire, I guess. Good thing I have now access to the Cycplus AS2 Pro. So I figured I'm just cycle in the neighborhood and I will test it out. Right, so this is the box that I received in the mail from Cycplus. They sent me the AS2 Pro mini bicycle tire inflator. Asked if I wanted to review it. I said yes, absolutely. These are the things that came in. Here is the inflator itself. It's actually pretty cool. Nice silicone case. I took out the case and the housing that it's in, nice aluminum case. Super nice, very sturdy, pretty heavy duty. USB-C charging right there at the very tip. And it comes with a USB cord. Both sides are USB-C. User manual. A splash pouch in case it rains or in any weather conditions. You can definitely stick the device in here and carry it around. Accessories that came in with it as well. We have, other than the inflator, there's the hose with a Presto valve converter that I attached on there already because I use a Presto valve obviously for a road bike. It also comes with a seal part, a ball needle inflator, and all these little bits here. I guess these are like adapters for Presto and Schrader. So anyway, set those aside. I've already attached this. This hose, according to Cycplus, is recommended to be used when you ride with TPU inner tubes because the device, like any other electric mini tire inflator, it does get kind of hot after some usage, and it could melt the resin in the valve stem of the TPU inner tube. So that this part doesn't get too hot, on the plastic valve stem, it's not going to melt it. If you have this hose on it, it's going to be cool on this side and should be good for the TPU. I ride with TPU tubes on my bike, so I'll definitely be using this guy. This AS2 Pro inflator charges up to 30 minutes max to full charge. Out of the box, it did come fully charged, which is really nice. On the gauge, which I think is a real game changer for there's a mini tire inflators that we should be carrying. It gives you the battery level and the PSI. So for me, I've set mine to 90 PSI. And then there are two buttons. I don't know if you can see it on here. So there's a power button at the very top, a plus button, and a minus button. That plus button and minus button is just to increase or decrease the PSI. Having this LCD screen, I think, is a game changer for cyclists. That way, you don't have to carry one of these electric inflators without one. So you're kind of guessing and you're just kind of feeling how hard the tire is and hoping to God that's the right pressure. So having one definitely helps. Now, as far as working performance when this guy is fully charged, their website says, at least for the tire size that I use, which is a 700 C25, at 80 psi, it'll take 50 seconds to inflate it up to 80 psi, and it gives you 4 to 5 times of inflation to 80 psi. I plan to do a real-world test on how many actual times I can inflate it to 90 psi on one charge. I'm looking forward to that one. I'm sure it's not going to disappoint. The maximum pressure it can inflate to is 120 psi, and that takes about a couple minutes according to their website. I pumped the tires, my rear tire and my front tire, about a couple hours before I left. And when I left, the front tire was perfectly fine. the rear tire was perfectly flat. I charged the AS2 Pro, and it will be a real-world cycling test for sure. Must say, I don't know why, I'm feeling a little nervous about this test actually. I'm going to try to be in a place where if I have to do the call of shame, I'm accessible. It's going to be easy. I don't think I have to. And also what I want to do is I want to test to see how many times I can pump up a tire in real life, to 90 psi. So yeah, so the AS2 Pro, got that in the mail the other day. I think it would have come in super handy in the long ride, that 200-kilometer ride. Because I got that flat right at the end, and I was able to pump it up to what I thought was a decent pressure. And besides, I only had to get back to the car, which is like a 0.2 kilometers difference. That's how far, that's how near I was to the car when the flat happened. So the AS2, yeah, it's in my back pocket, super light, I don't even feel it. Quite an amazing device. I am really curious to see how many times I can pump up my tire, or pump up a tire PSI to 90 PSI. Now, as far as cost goes, on the website it's 109 USD. So let's say it's like 130, 140 CAD. It is free shipping if you order from them directly. Thank you. Oh, and good news is I am an affiliate of Psych Plus, and I can offer a discount code. I'm going to put that on the screen now. It's not going to be a whole lot, but you know what? Every little bit counts. Here in Toronto, let's go around. So I was thinking, you know, if you've been in the market, been thinking about it, watch till the end of this review. I'll give you my honest thoughts, unbiased, honest thoughts. And I know it's mid-September, or past mid-September already. In 2 weeks, it's going to be October. Summer is ending soon, officially, in a week, I think, or a couple days, actually. You know, before we know it, Christmas is going to be here, or the holidays. If you want to gift it to a fellow cyclist, I think that'll be awesome, because truly, it is an amazing gift. It's going to be the gift that keeps on giving. With a Psych Plus AS2 Pro, it's USB-C rechargeable. No-brainer. Super no-brainer. I mean, obviously, hopefully we don't ever have to use it, but it's good to have it and not use it versus need it and not have it. That would suck. So, if you're thinking about the gift for a fellow cyclist, there is the link below on how to order it, as well as the discount code in the comments below, and I'm going to put that on the screen as well. I think it's like a 5% discount. Whatever, I mean, 5% is 5%. It's not beneath me to take a 5% discount, let me tell you, at this day and age, especially in the sport that we've chosen. Yeah, the tire is now slowly deflating, I can see it, losing pressure. Does I have a flat? Maybe not. Should pump it here. Oh yeah, tire's pressure is low. Definitely want to pump it up now. So it seems a little bit low now. Yeah. Okay, so let's do what we can. Pumping, putting on the hose. Tightening the hose here. Turning on the power. Okay, set for 90. And it's going. Yep. So you can see it's at 44 right now. 47, 48. All right, buddy, let's go, man. Love it. I should have timed it. I didn't time it, but let's see. It's okay. It's going. It's getting warmer, but it's okay. It's not that warm, actually. It's 70. What's that? Showing 83, 87, 89, 90. Wasn't so bad. Ooh, it's hot. Okay, it's a bit warm, but that's okay. I'm now gonna put this away. Ooh, it's a bit warm. Back to 90. That should get me home. God, that was awesome. Love that. Looks like fall, feels like summer. Love it. Yeah, let's go. Okay, so really that wasn't so bad. I was actually surprised how easy it was. Like butter, actually. So 2 advantages of the AS2 Pro versus the AliExpress version that I bought is obviously one, the tire pressure gauge, the LCD digital display. Man, that was awesome. Actually, no, more than 2 differences. So the LCD display, the automatic stop when it hits the assigned pressure, makes it idiot proof. And the hose. The hose is pretty nice to have. And flexible enough that I could see the tire pressure gauge once it, you know, just to keep an eye on it. So far so good. Okay, let's do a proper review or a proper test on how many this thing can inflate. All right, so now we do the inflation test. Made my way back home and I took out the front tire. As you can see, took out the front tire of the bike, and it's actually right there. And now we're going to see how many times we can inflate that. After we inflate, we deflate. Inflate again, then deflate. Inflate again, then deflate. I'm also going to put a stopwatch just to kind of, you know, see, and for your benefit as well, so you'll see how quickly or how slowly it goes. Okay, pump's ready to go. It's at 0 psi. Okay, timer is going to go as soon as I hit. As soon as it starts, it's going to go. 20 seconds, sorry, 20 psi, 8 seconds. 20 seconds hits 44 psi. Now at 30 seconds, 37 seconds, 40 seconds, 50 seconds. Okay, so at 90 psi. Okay, I'm not sure if you can see that, but it shows 59 seconds, 83, almost a minute. So that's pretty good. So that's inflation number 1.5 since we did a half inflation earlier. Let me get this ready for the second inflation. All right, we're going to get ready for the second inflation. I'm just going to put the hose back in. Okay, now we're ready for the second inflation. In 3, 2, 1, go. 30 seconds. See when it stops. It's at 78 psi. Ooh, goes a little bit longer. Okay, so it stopped at a minute 8. Okay, still not bad. Maybe it's working a little bit harder. Still pretty good. Let's see if we can do one more. Let's see. I'm going to reset this. All right, and I will deflate the tire. All right, so ready for the third inflation. Interestingly enough, It is now at 1 bar after the second 2.5 inflations rather. It's on 1 bar for battery, and it shows 0 psi, which is the case in my tire. And we are just gonna go. I'm gonna start in 3, 2, 1, go. Okay. It died. It died? No. Yeah, I guess it died. Okay, here's the deal. At the start of the third, it did not inflate fully. I was kind of surprised about that. But it's okay because the average cyclist carries 2 CO2 cartridges, but this one has the insurance of 2.5. Maybe it's a temperature. I don't know what it is. Maybe the situation here isn't ideal. Maybe because I'm using TPU tubes. I don't know, but I was able to get 2 3/4 inflation, which is pretty darn good. I think for me that's pretty good. If I get stuck out there and I get a flat, I'm able to inflate. Happy days. Moving on. So just to sum up, this is a great device. I think it's a game changer. I would definitely recommend it. And for those who are interested, I have the link in the description below, as well as the discount promo. That helps me a lot. That would help me a lot. I appreciate if you could use that. Sorry, there are some pros and cons that I wanted to talk about. So pros and cons for the Cyc Plus AS2 Pro. Number 1 is it's kind of loud. That's fine. It's not a con. I mean, it's loud. It's a loud device because it's a pump. It's an electric pump. It's definitely louder than a CO2 cartridge or a manual pump if you're on the road. The second one, the cost of it, which is like 130, 140 Canadian dollars, I think, because it's 109 US dollars. So the cost is a little bit of a premium, but you are getting a premium product. As I mentioned earlier, the silicone cover is premium feel. The device itself is aluminum, so it's very heavy duty. It's definitely going to take that. Cost is a little bit high. Maybe the cost of a premium pump, I think. I don't know. Maybe. But then again, you offset that with the number of cartridges you've bought in your cycling career, or the number of pumps, hand pumps you've bought that feels right or works best for you. I think an investment in the Cyc Plus AS2 Pro is not a bad idea. And then on the pro side, on the pros for the AS2 Pro, pardon the pun, it's compact size. Again, easily stored in the pocket or saddlebag if you have one, or certainly the rear pocket of a jersey fits just fine. I'm wearing a regular Rafa jersey, no issues with it. Don't even know it's there. It's super light. There it is, compact size, and it's light. LCD display, definitely serious plus. Tells you the battery level and PSI, and you can adjust the PSI level that you want it to inflate to. And the third one is it'll stop automatically once you hit that PSI. And if it lasts 2.5 to 2 3/4 inflations, that's pretty darn good. That's 3 cartridges that you don't have to carry with you, which is really good. So that's my review. Hope you enjoy it. If you're interested in getting it, again, the link's below with the promo code. Thanks for watching.